Is everyone back?
I'm here.
I'm back.
I'm
Feels
here.
gonna destroy you.
Story of my life. Wolfie? Shiki?
I think Shiki said they were back. Shiki,
They're
you're
muted
up.
right now. Okay.
Wolfie?
Is Wolfie back?
Wolfie.
Oh, I see. Like,
Ouch.
there you are. Okay.
Wolf, 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 Wolfie.
Are you okay?
Wolfie, Wolfie.
Oh, yeah, just sore.
All right.
Okay. It's been mere moments after you all have gone and defeated Strahd in battle. Already, you can hear the battle outside slowly dying down. Brita goes and towards you all and nods before saying, like, congrats, I can't believe you did it. I really can't. The Order has already taken most of the castle, save for the lower sanctum. Rictavio, he didn't understand it. He didn't have much problem getting here. However, Rictavio steps forward. There is one last thing to do. Strahd has been defeated in battle, yes. But he is not dead yet.
What?
Right now, he is currently defenseless, waiting in his coffin in the crypt below.
Of course.
All
Let's
that's
get-
left to,
Let's get moving.
yes, all that's left to do is to go and put one final stake through his heart.
Lead on.
We better hurry up.
I'm getting the pizza on the other.
We have about 24 hours. We have some time.
I would rather just get it done.
Yeah, let's go.
He nods and leads you down to the stairs that the wives came down. They're in below.
Where are we at?
You see this middle stairwell?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's where you're starting.
Put our thingies there.
We're all going down there?
Quite the gathering.
Yeah.
Rita.
Ooh, it'd be a shame if there was traps.
Well,
I know where all the traps are.
somebody put the ghost of Lutstrom next to Shade or something.
Ooh. The drum vibrates slightly.
Also, are Argy and Barda also coming? And Irina?
Mm-hmm.
I don't
They
see
are.
their tokens. I don't see them. Do we need their tokens?
Honestly,
Yes,
What
we
about-
do.
What about Maria?
And Maria? Yeah. Got a whole bunch of tokens.
did Maria come in with everybody?
Maria, yes, would have joined in at this point.
Okay.
Okay. So, we just assume everyone is here even though only certain tokens are on the board?
It'd be pretty
Okay.
difficult to fit everybody, I think. Yeah.
This is fair. Okay. Please carry
Yeah.
on.
It
Plus,
won't
there's
be
8 wolves.
everyone.
Why do I hear my music?
That's the wrong theme I wanted to play. Hang on. Go away, Shade.
Plus,
There we go.
Oh, jeez.
I'd say the wolves are still here too. So there's 8 wolves
Oh.
with you guys.
No.
You would say
Wolves.
that. Oh my god. Yes, Maria.
Harmony's character, man.
Okay. Rictavio turns to all of you. Somewhere in these hold halls lies Strahd's crypt. Let's find it quickly and put it an end to all of this.
Would I know where it is from the tome, or
No, unfortunately.
Okay.
You know that it's somewhere down here.
Okay.
There's presently no traps. If anything were there, it would require Strahd to still be not disabled as he is
Okay.
for you to be aware. For them to be activated, I should say.
Okay.
I'm gonna go forward and start looking.
Yes.
Alright, let me read the description
Agreed.
of this place for you.
Fuck
Because
is
there are many. Many. As you walk into this room, let's just say this this hall of sorts, the catacombs. Buried deep beneath the keep of Ravenloft lie ancient catacombs with arched ceilings supported by wide, hollow columns that double as crypts. Cobwebs hang limp in the misty air. A thick fog clings to the floor, which is covered in putrid waste. Where you are, Shade and more, you can see that there are presently two crypts down those hallways.
I check this one, you check that one?
I nod.
Okay.
Okay. Shade,
Hi.
when you're at, it's a 10-foot square shaft. You get in front of you, you see Stabal Indi Bach, a true friend no ruler ever had. Here lies his family, and honor lies in front of you. And Mori,
Mhm.
at 26, you see in front of you Intri Ski Valu. He spurned wealth for the knowledge he could take to heaven.
Should we explore further in there or just look at the names?
Those are the names.
Okay.
Wackio and Cross, what are you up to?
I'm gonna go ahead and look at a different crypt if I can.
Same.
Is there another crypt that I could also explore? Maybe like
Certainly.
this one?
Okay. Cross is a particular one you want to go to? Okay. We'll say cross it over there. You read. You notice at this one, Cross, the stone door of this crypt has been carefully laid to one side. Though the swiftly mist of the perpetual fog, freshly engraved letters spell out the words Irina Kolanyana, wife. But inside, Cross, you can see the crypt is empty, has been swept clean. Irina walks up to you. Um, is that what I think it is?
Depends. What do you think it is?
Clearly, this is where he expected to lay me to rest.
Disgusting
Good
son of a
observation.
bitch. Can't stand this shit anymore.
Autumn, at the crypt you're at. Sir Eric Vanderbucks. A good man looking inside lies atop a marble slab in the center of this otherwise barren crypt.
Oh,
Wackio.
Mhm.
Look into this crypt. You see the names of the Misfits upon this door. Below it, you see worthy opponents at the very bottom. Peering inside, you see presently that this crypt is empty.
Great.
Melchior,
Mm-hmm. Yes.
As you go to open your crypt, a light flashes across your eyes. Unbeknownst to you, your allies see this as well. As all of you are taken by a vision. You find yourselves out in the woods of Barovia. Here, you see what looks like to be a young Strahd walking along the path with a man who looks very similar to him. Strahd turns towards this man and, Father, are you sure? The man, you can only assume, is Strahd's dad. Yes. The forces of the Dark Pharaoh are already going upon these lands. You have two options. Let them take us all, or fight. Strahd looks easy at the ground. I don't want to bring any harm to. You realize, son, if they come, she will most likely suffer. Strahd looks to Gabe. Good. His father says and nods. It is agreed. You will fight the Dark Pharaoh. You will bring them to their knees. You will make sure this valley is safe. Strahd nods. Yes, father. He gulps. Probably no older than maybe 18. I want to make sure the Dark Pharaoh falls. For a bright light, brings you back to the crypt. All of you look at each other. Clearly coming out of this moment.
And you said everybody else saw that too?
Yes.
The Dark Pharaoh. Tyet?
Isn't that bitch you guys keep talking about?
You've met her.
Yeah. Well, I've met her. Still wasn't quite clear on the Dark Pharaoh thing, but I'll know now.
That's... yeah, he was supposed to keep this land safe from Tyet.
Well,
Where's Tyet?
probably Selinka Pass. Probably trying to leave at this very second, so we should probably hurry this up. Find a new guardian for this place so she can't get out.
I wouldn't be surprised if she's already taken her leave, if she's still alive.
No. No.
Oh boy.
We tried to help the people of this valley to free them. But did we also release great darkness in the process? Do we also put the entire world in danger?
I think going into it, we already knew we were doing that. But Strahd had to die.
And Tyet will follow.
Agreed. Octavio nods as he goes off too. wanders in the darkness. Maria following in tow.
I'm gonna follow as well.
Same.
Quackio, at yours. You can feel a bit of warmth knowing that the crypt itself is empty without the others in. Although you almost feel like a strange pulling coming from it, asking, almost begging for loot to be laid inside. Is that the dark forces want to at least confer at least one of you belong in there.
No.
Don't trust like that.
Para, if you want to explore as Harmony Bell means, you're welcome to do so.
Shit. Let's go down here.
All right. At this particular one, Harmony, or Para, you press upon this one. This another light goes, takes you off. You guys find yourselves now, judging by the state of Strahd, about 10 years afterwards. He looks older, hardened by war. This time, he's back in the valley, looking up at a land. So it's like they've been ravaged by war. Behind him, you see a whole troops upon troops of Barovian soldiers. Strahd is still yet human. You hear a brush in the woods as a woman comes out. Looks like Irina, but no, it can't be. Different dress and hair. Sure enough, you hear her say, Sergei? Tatiana, the man says. They go and embrace, sharing a kiss. I missed you greatly, Sergei says. Von Zarovich has won. The Dark Pharaoh is dead. Tatiana nods. I can't believe you're here after all these years. I can't believe the Pharaoh's defeated. And I'm fine. Sergei raises a hand. The end. The Von Zarovich's line is safe. Everyone has come back safe. Good. So you and your sister, yes. My sister still lives. She's tending to the wounded. But she's fine. And the Pharaoh? Bringing her back to Barovia, Sergei says finally. We're going to keep her here for as long as we can. Coming back, all of you. Kind of snap out in this joint vision.
What?
Man, I feel it. Motorcycle.
Yeah, oof, that hurt.
Strahd's on a motorcycle.
He's too fast now.
Oh no, now he's the Ghost Rider. This fucking sucks.
So, what happened in that vision?
Ugh.
I missed like the end part.
They're discussing bringing the Pharaoh back to Barovia and keeping her here as long as possible.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Don't tell me that the Pharaoh's here. Like right now.
Well, these are visions from the past, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are.
Okay, but the past goes into the present. Just want to make sure.
Well, I mean, like, we know that the Pharaoh was here because the Pharaoh's Tayet.
Okay.
Unless there's another twist coming.
I was under the... Well, actually, no. I'm just stupid. Never mind. Anyway.
What's the twist?
There's a lot going on right now.
Has this one been checked?
I think that's the one that I checked last time.
Okay. Then I'm gonna come over here and check this one.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna check
Autumn,
this
you
one.
gonna check any?
Is Autumn talking?
Are you muted? No, she's not muted. Layla?
Autumn? Autumn? Miss Autumn.
Mother Autumn.
Well, Autumn is working out there, Mike. Shiki. Is there another tomb you would like to check?
Yeah, sure, let's just go to this one. I sure hope there's nothing suspicious in this one. I see a little bit of a token, so I hope there's nothing suspicious in this one.
It could be a friend.
It could be a friend.
A little rat
was gonna
friend.
be pizza.
Oh, pizza sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry, Harmony will check it out.
All right, at 20, you see Sasha, Ilisavkova, wife. Here from inside this tomb, you hear the faint hissing of a voice, Wakio. My love, have you come to set me free? You can feel the faint scratching of nails upon the backside of the stone.
Mm-hmm. I see. Hmm.
No, 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 no.
I don't think they'll open it. I think I'm good.
Good choice. Cross, what you up to, boy?
I'm gonna find myself another thing. This is like treasure. I want some treasure.
You can go essentially this room, which runs from north to south. Which way would you like to go?
North.
North. Left or right?
Left.
Okay.
God, there's so many to check.
Looking at this one, you find clicking in because it's slightly ajar. Upon the front, it says King Ketsky. Ketsky the Bright, ruler, inventor, a self-proclaimed time traveler. A skeleton draped in rags lays atop a marble slab in the center of the crypt. Lying amid the bones is a stoppered drinking horn, a fat pouch, and a weird-looking scepter made of metal and wood. Above the bones, hanging from the dome ceiling by wires, is a wooden flying contraption that looks like a set of folding dragon wings, fitted with leather straps, metal buckles, and taut leather wing straps. It also happens to be a glowing, floaty orb in the middle of this room. It's warm, but not hot, cool, but not cold. It's welcoming, kind of floating towards you, waiting for you to grab it.
I grab all the treasury stuff and I yell, "Hey, Wakiko, there's another orb. Let's catch it."
Okay. She waddles over there.
Sesame seeds or the shaky?
The shaky kind.
I'm ready to get orb.
The orb sucks in as all of you are taking it out too.
Well, what about the stuff I yoinked?
You now have a glider, which will worry about stats Whitey for later. But basically, it looks like Da Vinci's, like hang glider thing.
Mm-hmm.
Look it up; it's hilarious. But Wackio, as you take it in, all of you get shuttered off to you realize now is a courtyard in Ravenloft, much lusher, greener. You see Strahd's brother Sergei sitting in the middle of the area, conflicted, confused. As Tatiana comes out. Sergei, is everything all right? Push himself up, yes. No. No. I'm told Tayet powers grows. He looks up at her. From all your visions, you can see that he and Strahd have almost a splitting image. They are almost twins. Her power grows. I'm not sure how we can hold her here in Barovia. Tatiana shakes her head, but what of the Raven Queen? You do this for her, yes, but Sergei raises his hand. Yes. I do this, but it's not enough. The balance of the cosmos demands to be balanced, and she will escape as I am now. Tatiana looks conflicted. So what will you do? I think I must go to the Ember Temple. Tatiana gasps. I need to seek more than the Raven King can ever grant me. I need more to control that dark demon to make sure she never leaves this land and destroys the world. For you. For us. You come back.
Alright, guys, I'm starting to feel a little disoriented from this.
Yeah, same.
Harmony pukes on the floor.
Okay.
Oh no, the motion sickness.
I hate time travel and visions. Ugh.
Can I check this room?
Now you can.
Hello.
Checking this room.
Real quick. Autumn. Yours. You see yours say Sir Vonderbucks.
Oh, I thought we read mine already?
Did we?
I don't know. We mentioned that, but I don't know if there was anything else.
Well, peering in, you see a gilded man lies atop a marble slab in the center of this otherwise barren crypt.
Well, this isn't Strahd's resting place. We'll have to keep searching.
Shade.
Katie, come look at Kylo. I think he's stuck.
Oh, God.
Upon yours, Shade. You see the words. The Stefan Grigorovich, first counselor to the King Baro von Zerovich. You can see through a crack. A skeleton draped in rags lays atop a marble slab in the center of this crypt.
That suck. He chooses to
Most of
be
the bones appear dusty and neglected, but the skull is well polished.
You know,
What was the name again?
you know. You want to stay?
Stefan Grigorovich.
Huh. There's a bitch over here.
A bitch?
Yeah. One
Oh.
of the bitches. I don't really recognize the name.
Do you see anything inside?
A dude. A dead dude. Really clean skull, though. And, like, she just, like, describes the clothes, which I don't quite remember because my memory's shit.
Weird. I like to check.
33 Harmony.
I would like to check this one too.
What is in
Okay.
that one?
In yours, Harmonies, you find the phrase, Sir Klutz Tripoletsky, he fell on his own sword. This is Vanilla Strahd, by the by. In the center of this crypt, atop a marble slab, human bones lie amid the empty shell of a suit of rusty plate armor. Plunged through the armor's breastplate is a longsword. And at 30, you see over here, Maury, a perfect serial Romulich, beloved of King Barov Ravenovia, High Priest of the Most Holy Order.
There's some holy stuff over. Maybe I don't know how holy things are in Barovia. Is there anything like glowing in there? Like if I try to open it?
If you open it, you see a marble slab in the center of the crypt displays a skeleton draped in red vestments, a golden holy symbol clutched in one bony hand. The domed ceiling 15 feet above is painted to look like a canopy of trees with bright autumn leaves. A narrow stone ledge encircles the crypt 10 feet above the floor. Perched on it are dozens of stone ravens, their eyes fixed on the marble slab.
Can I examine the marble slab?
I'll
from
help
here?
with that.
Yeah. What would I roll for that?
Roll investigation.
With advantage. Cool.
Look like you're helping.
Yeah.
It looks like. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying. Yeah, I was trying to help.
Yep, that looks perfectly fine.
I'll try to touch it.
You find that the perfect gold holy symbol is festooned with tiny gemstones and is worth 750 GP. If touched by an evil creature, the holy symbol is consumed in a blast of intense light. But though you can feel this energy, it accepts the pair of you as better good than evil nature.
Shade's eyes light up. Ooh, shiny. Shiny, shiny.
You can have it.
Yay!
At the northern end, Wacky and Cross, what are you guys up to?
There's so many of these. I guess I'll
More-
go to this one.
More exploring. go to the next
13.
one of help.
Okay. Going north?
Yes,
All right. Left or right?
left.
All right. Wackio,
Yeah.
yours. You find here Kazan. His word was power.
I see.
Peering in, you find a skeleton draped in rags lies atop a marble slab in the center of the crypt. The skull has black opals set in its eye sockets and shards of amber where its teeth should be.
Looks cursed. I guess I'll go in and touch the orbs though, because so far the orbs has been giving us information.
All right. So you go and pick up the skull. Wackio, you find that the skull's black opal eye gems are worth quite a bit apiece, about 1,000 GP apiece. The skull itself also has 8 amber teeth, worth about 100 GP each.
You know what? I guess we'll just put you in the bag of holding. We'll worry about you later.
Cross. The stone door of this crypt lies on the floor, its inscription obscured by fog. The crypt gapes open. A skull, some bones, and a few bits of rusted armor lie atop a marble slab with a leering stone gargoyle squatting at each end. The epitaph on the door reads, Endorovich the Terrible. What the blood of 100 wars did not do, the spurn of a woman accomplished.
I crack it open.
As you crack it open, the two gargoyles leering over this crypt come to life and each take a swipe at your face. Let's see. Okay. So where's my dice? That could be dice. There it is. Dice number 1 would have rolled a 15
Miss.
and a 12.
Miss.
All right. Having taken the 2 swings at you, they both kind of crack and crumble to the ground. Really not much left in here except some bones.
Yeah, terrible indeed.
Para, what you looking for?
Oh, I want to go down more. If I can.
That you can.
Oh ho ho! What's in this fuckhole?
Autumn, you feel a chingle up your spine from your neck of the woods. As Harmony looks upon this tomb, which reads, Bucephalus, the wonder horse, may the flowers grow ever brighter where he trods.
A horse?
No.
She's gonna open it. Because she would.
Opening it up, you don't find much else because poor Bucephalus died in the woods by a really well-pointed spear back in the woods outside of Balaki.
She is sad.
Autumn.
He is.
Where are you going?
Where am I? Oh, new I guess Oh, so much to explore. Okay. Alright. Let's try. Oh, I see a token in there. Frick. Oh, I don't know. I'm nervous. I guess I'll try looking into this one.
Are you sure?
Is that the one that Wakiko went to?
Yes, it is.
Oh, how about
Okay.
this one next to it then? I guess.
Okay.
I have
Is this
totally
one
lost
been-
track of what has been checked and what has been not.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm losing track. Has this one been checked?
It has not been, no.
Wait. Real quick. Can we determine which ones we have checked so far and just like put like
Uncover them?
no, like just go like that or some shit.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Oh well, their thing is in front of it, so.
Yeah,
Ooh.
which is fine as long as you can somewhat see it, because I'm pretty sure somebody checked this one.
So wait, the one I'm about to check, someone's already checked?
Nope, you're about to. I'm marking it now.
Oh, okay.
Just so
Yeah,
we aren't
so-
like, oh, has this one been checked? Has this
Yeah.
one been checked? Has
No.
this one been checked?
That's a great idea.
And yours, Autumn. You see the words, Artemis, builder of the keep. Thou standest amidst the monument to his life. Inside, you can see cracked through the wall, the stone slab, a skeleton draped in rags lies atop a marble slab in the center of the crypt. Above him is a glowing orb.
Autumn stares at the orb, then leans back a little bit and says, "There's another orb. I'm going to investigate it. Just warning you now." Before she tries to open the door
I'm
to
gonna puke.
the crypt.
Touching it, you find yourselves kind of blasted suddenly to a room surrounded by various statues made of amber. You see a lone figure, one of the von Zarevich sons. Sergei, judging by his appearance, stand up in front of a series of tombs, each of them bearing a mask similar to the Phantom. He walks forward and crouches down on his knees. I beseech you. I beseech help. All I've ever wanted was to keep my land safe. To keep my loved ones safe. My Tatiana. The Pharaoh, I can feel them wandering upon these lands. I've tried to keep them secure already. Their cult grows strong. I am but a man, I can't face it alone. Please, help me. His head bows down. Nothing happens in the temple save for the very brief, ever so slight. It's subtle at first. We hear a little bit of a cry, a sob, as the man just kind of cries down in pain and fear as the tomb in front of wisps to life. As a dark face stands in front of him. Though not similar to the phantom you've seen before, this dark fae has a similar mask, one that is almost demonic compared to the joyful face that is phantoms. This one floats above the Von Zarevich boy. Hello. I can help you. I can help keep all of the pain away. Keep this bad thing buried deep. But it will come at a cost. And Von Zarevich stands up, looking up towards him. Cost. Yes. Cost. You'll be able to keep your promise to the Queen, the Raven Queen, and keep your land safe. I will give you the blessing of eternal life. I'll take it. I'll do it. Anything to keep my people, my land. No, that is not good enough. Swear on your loved one, Sergei. Swear that you will do this. You'll take this gift if you truly desire it. But mind you, will come as a cost that will wreck your mind. It will make you a devil that will destroy this land. Sergei looks up at the spirit, whose mask is almost like trying to come into a face that is almost breaking at the mask's very limits of deviousness. Sell your soul for the ultimate protection. Sell your mind, and I will give you what you seek: eternal life, damnation, or what it will be. But through damnation, this land will be safe, I promise you. With my power, you will be like the vampire. You. No! You hear a shout from behind as a woman comes from behind Sergei. I didn't bring you here for this. Sergei stands up and looks at the woman, conflicted. Katerina, there is no other option. The Misfits down. Sergei, you can't do this. This is not gonna go and solve anything. She points towards the Fae. Make an agreement with him. We'll wreck you. We will destroy you. Everything you love. You will not be the man who you are now. Sergei goes and puts a hand towards his heart. I swear in my name, No.
Hello?
Strahd.
Oh, shit.
I swear by my name, Strahd Von Zarevich, that I will retain my true self. It means protecting you, my family, my loved ones. Looks towards the spirit, the Fae. I'll accept your gift. It keeps everyone I know safe. Is all the Fae lets out as you come back to the crypts.
What the fuck?
Sir?
Very, very big pickle.
Was
But
Strahd his brother the whole time? What?
You know, he was kind of a whack job. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past him to pick up a new name if that's the case. But what the fuck, dude?
did he call himself Sergei Strahd von Zarevich?
Arena Moxford, what's going on?
I don't know.
But
So, wait. Are we supposed to be looking for Sergei's?
No. Rotavio calls out. Strahd of von Zarevich is his true name. Sergei may have just been a nickname. Probably no. Find us crypts so we can end this once and for all.
but Strahd, did he have a brother? He spoke of his brother. Of how
I'm about to go fucking crazy. I can't stand this.
he spoke of how Tatiana loved his brother, but not him.
Why are
His
there
brother,
two
Sergei.
Otavios?
His brother Sergei. How can he also be Sergei? How is he also Sergei?
I am so confused right now. I don't know if it's the blood loss or a concussion. This doesn't make any sense.
Rictavio. Are Strahd and Sergei the one and the same?
Rotavio goes and wipes his glasses.
What exactly do you know, old man? Because you're
Rictavio.
acting like you know a lot more than you're putting on.
Rictavio, that isn't an answer.
Yeah, my friend, the
He's
time for secrets is not now.
he's trying his best to give him a chance to give the right answer.
Okay.
If you let me speak. From I gathered the Book of Strahd, he did have nothing but a brother. I do not know anything about this sister. If I suppose if he did go and dabble with things he was not unaware of, he may have developed some sort of a personality disorder. Maybe even hated himself in the long run. Nevertheless, if he is the creation of some dark deed, he is still a monster. A monster that needs to be ended here tonight.
Then why are we seeing all of this?
Happy looks back. I do not know. We'll
Yes.
talk more.
So,
Yes.
so then, are we looking for the tomb of Sergei or the tomb of Strahd?
It seems like only Strahd remains, right?
Why not next them both just to be sure?
Why not? I'll keep exploring. I'll try to see what this one is.
At this crypt, you find the words, "We knew him only by his wealth." Looking inside, this crypt is empty. Its walls are painted to depict mountains of gold coins. Having read the book Tome of Strahd, Maury, you realize that this is one of the telltale signs. You read briefly about this trap earlier. Is actually the false cover to a pit that leads into nothing but spikes. All right. At yours, Shane. The door to this crypt has no name or epitaph on it. Looking inside, this crypt is empty, except for 2 alcoves in the back wall. Above the alcoves are carved the following words: "Pass not these portals, ye foolish mortals."
Sorry, my internet dropped again.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Can you hear us?
Again, yeah.
I heard that there was a pit in this one, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Do not go in there.
Yep, not
He's to
going.
death. And pointy.
Nope, I will not go in there.
Pointy.
All right.
So I closed the door to mine.
Mm-hmm. Cross, where are you going?
If I can go further north, I'm gonna go further north.
Okay. At the very top, you find 2 things. One, peering down into the door, you find a long hallway stretching away from the crypt. More importantly, you find a crypt in front of you. This one, you see the words, "Artista de Sloop, Court Ceiling Painter."
I check it out.
You looking through, you find that the stone door is not connected with a crypt, but with a huge tunnel of stone. It's actually just, as far as you can tell, is a passageway for bats to pass through. Nothing too exciting, unfortunately.
Rats.
No, bats.
Bats, we are
Ooh.
bats.
Wackio.
Me.
You!
You.
Time to explore more. Oh, didn't mean to put that line. We go right here.
At yours, you find Sir Leonid Krishkin, Sir Lee the Crusher, bigger than life. He loved his jewelry.
I open it.
Inside, you find an oversized skeleton draped in jewelry and rags lies atop an elongated marble slab in the center of the crypt. Leaning against the slab is a blood-stained maul strung with cobwebs.
Well, this doesn't look dangerous at all. I go touch it.
You find the maul is nothing more than a theatrical prop. However, you find the jewelry he has on him is quite valuable. Marked down, you have 3 jeweled necklaces, each worth 750 GP each. Are lined across Sir Lee's skeleton.
Wakiko get rich quick scheme.
Jeez, she's finding all this freaking loot and shoving it into her
I
bag.
don't even need this,
holding.
guys. I have like $5,000 on me now.
You gonna share any of that?
Weren't you just
Bottom.
saying like how broke you are? Like,
Oh, no, I have
Last week.
1,000 on me. I've
oh, okay.
had so much on me, but
Wakiko
Now I'm
buys
very
land in
rich.
Barovia. just purchases it outright.
Lady Wakiko, high lady of Barovia.
Just buys it.
I am winner chicken dinner.
That you are. Autumn.
Yes. Let's whoa. Whoops. I was the okay. Let's look at this one.
Okay. And this one you see Stabal Indi Bach, a true friend no ruler ever had. Here lies his family and honor.
Do I see anything inside?
Opening it up, you see inside a 10-foot square shaft plunges into darkness.
Oh.
The sound of slowly dripping water echoes up the shaft.
Huh? It's oh. It How deep does the shaft seem to be?
Make an investigation roll.
Okay. Wrong page. 17.
17. Judging by, you go and drop a pebble down. It's about 40 feet. There's some kind of, as far as you can tell, the echoing, kind of a dump deep in the pillar stone of Ravenloft.
Ooh. Um, 40 feet, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Autumn is gonna take a torch from her bag. And she's going to light it and then drop it down. See if you can see anything.
As it drops down, you see at the bottom of the shaft there's a dank vault where you can see about a 10-foot high ceiling judged by the light. You could tell the floor itself was awkwardly shaped as the flames kind of waft up a smell of rotten meat.
Ugh.
You can see the edges of stone coffins can be scattered at the bottom of this vault. All orange with their heads pointed towards the north. And below the torch is covered with human bones and rusty swords.
Oh. I see. Autumn closes the door.
Going down. Harmony. Or Pear, I should say.
Oh, Para's not here. He's eating dinner.
Ah.
He was whisked away to eat. So who's gonna play Harmony?
In that case, let's move on to you, Shade.
I'm raiding this one, if there is something to
This
raid.
one?
Yeah.
Okay. 27.
Whatever this one
Again,
is.
you came with. Yeah. For me, it's Mark 27. There's a lot of crypts here.
I noticed.
In this room, we find that the crypt, this one, is missing a door. Looking around, you can hear the scattering sounds. Roll a perception check there, Shade. With that, you get the faint sound of what sounds like various tiny little feet scattering across the stones.
Ew.
About 8 apiece.
Okay. All right.
Yo, are you gonna eat that centipede?
Leaving that room alone. Mark it down as marked. Fuck that place.
Do you seal it up before you leave?
Ah, shit. Well.
Do you go boom? Do you leave it alone? What do you do?
I don't know if I can go boom. Let me look.
There are doors.
There are doors? You said the doors were
Yeah,
missing.
you see. Well, the crypt is missing. I mean, it's empty, so you can still
Oh.
close it if you want. I would say.
I'm closing the door then.
Oh, sorry, no, it's right. It is missing the door. No, you're right. Yes, it's missing
Yeah,
the door.
I was about to say, am I having a stroke?
Yes.
No, you're not. It's just a lot of details here. I'm doing my best to keep track of everything.
I understand.
Um,
I just thought I misunderstood.
in the case, you just leave that hallway as alone as best you can. Maury,
Is this a crypt?
that it is.
Okay, I'll check that one
At
out.
the end of your hall, you find the words Veron Isklazdruf.
I will try to open it.
Opening the door causes the air around you to turn as the coldest hell you can imagine. Every surface inside the crypt is covered with thick, brownish mold.
Oh, mold is never good.
Ooh.
Can I clean mold up with prestidigitation?
Let's see. This kind of mold, no, because it's brown mold, which is a bit more.
Does anybody?
Stubborn.
I'll yell back. Does anybody know how to clean up mold?
It takes a lot of scrubbing and some very intense soap, but yes, why? Why are we what?
This thing is filled with mold.
It's a crypt. Lori.
I don't know.
Mold. Is it special mold?
I have no idea.
Mama
Do you need
always
I
used
did-
herbs on mold. But
I didn't bring my scrub brushes with me. I'm not sure if I can clean it.
Like
Is
you
it
got
very-
yells from across the room. What problem?
It's very important that we clean this mold.
I have no idea.
Why?
I look over to Maria. Hey, when did you get here?
Why would
She
you
nods.
mold?
She looks bleeding from everywhere. She just goes and like cuts up her hand and just spreads the blood across the mold. It just engulfs in flames as she casts a simple fire spell
Okay.
to burn the mold real quick.
Okay.
I mean,
Uh,
that
I'll-
works too, I guess.
I'll touch her
Yeah.
hand. I'll touch her hand. I'll
Did
use
you
healing
clean
hand.
the mold? Did you find a way to do it?
I will heal her hand.
Lori?
I don't know.
Why do we
Did it
clean
work?
molds?
I didn't hear anything from you.
I don't know. You're all finding cool things. I found traps. I want to know what this mold is.
Did the mold hurt you?
Not yet.
Not yet. Do I need to come over there?
If you want to.
Are you all right? Do you need
So-
assistance?
Maria is with me. I'm fine.
Does she know how to clean mold?
This family
She
is
cut-
a nightmare.
She cut her hand and set it on fire.
Yeah.
I'm gonna touch her cut and I'm gonna heal it with healing hand.
I
She
will
nods.
leave you alone.
I apparently keep doing this.
Thank you. There you go. The room should be clear of your. She raises an eyebrow. Mold.
Is the room empty? I'm gonna be so mad if it's empty.
You find inside a spattering of little tiny weapons here and there, all covered with ash presently.
Does anything look interesting or just like trash?
Roll an investigation check.
17.
Going through, you find looks like to be a simple blade itself. You feel a bit of magic essence to it, but it might take some attunement to get the idea of what it's actually meant for. It might take at least take a half hour though.
Okay. I'll take it. Well, I'll take a look over to Maria and say, one more for the collection, I guess.
Indeed.
Maury, if it's black mold, don't inhale it. That's very dangerous.
I held my breath. It's gone. Maria took care of it. Thank you.
Okay.
Truly appreciate the concern.
Maria shouts out, "Thanks, Mom!"
You're welcome. What?
I look at Maria and just say, nice one.
Congrats, by the way, darling. She just says offhandedly. They really
What?
caring if you can hear it or not.
What was that last thing she said?
The mother heard it. Congrats.
Oh my god.
Autumn, what you checking?
Hold on. Wait, is it already back to... Okay. We'll just keep going down the line here. How about this one?
This one has bees.
Fuck! Our only weakness.
Not the bee!
Shit!
This one says King Katsky. Katsky the Bright. Ruler. Inventor. It's up for... Oh, really? The wrong one
You
earlier?
read
I think I
that one
did that.
already. You definitely
Yeah.
read that one.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Process went to this one. Pick another one.
Oh shit. Okay, so we didn't cross that out. Alright. How about this one?
Okay. Just so you know, I will say if you do find Strahd's, I'm just enjoying the fact you guys are seeing all this lovable world lore. So this book has me built into this game. This one says Duchess Drofnia Delisnia.
Hmm.
I'm going to type this because this name is silly.
Duchess Druff.
Duchess?
Duchess.
Duchess?
Dwarf.
Dwarf.
I want to know who makes up these names because these are silly.
Dorfnia?
Dorf. Duchess. Dorf.
Dorfnia.
Disnia. Duchess Dorfnia Disnelia.
Duchess Dorfnia Disnia. Duchess
Yep.
Dorfnia Disnia.
Oh, okay. Do I see anything?
Cracking it open, a skeleton draped in rags lies atop a marble slab in the center of the script. Hanging on the black wall is a hand-sewn quilt that depicts a royal feast.
Depicts a what?
A royal feast.
Can Autumn take a closer look at the quilt?
That you can.
So,
Examining the
I
quilt,
guess... Mhm.
you find that the quilt is magically preserved, but monetarily value is probably not the greatest. So it'd be more for sentiment value, if anything. The picture, the what's that?
I was gonna continue, please.
Judging by the appearance of the quilt itself, it looks like after the events of a grand battle, various warriors are celebrating what looks to be a victory over what you can only assume is that of conquering the war against Hakir or Tayet's homeland.
Autumn looks at the skeleton and looks back at the quilt
Mm-hmm.
and is it like mounted on the wall or something?
That it is.
She's gonna take it off the wall. And then she's going to drape it over the skeleton. And then
Take it off the wall.
Yeah.
Strip up the skeleton.
Yeah.
Once passed, nothing happens.
Autumn smiles and leaves and closes the door.
Okay. Cross.
Yes. You said there was a hallway where it was, right? We're
Mhm.
still gonna go down the hallway.
Going down the hallway, you eventually find yourselves peering out into a chamber you've not seen in ages.
Ooh.
In front of you see a looks like to be a large goblet of fire, surrounded by various crystal skulls. As you now find yourself in the chamber you all used one time long ago to teleport back to Valaki, or in your case, to teleport to the Phantom.
For this. Let it go.
Yes.
I'm not able to hear you. It's far away.
Joseph.
You are so far away.
Me?
Cross
Oh,
is
in that
far,
case-
far away from us.
Fuck
Yeah,
it.
you're
I-
370 feet away, to be exact.
Oh.
How much?
370 feet away.
I use Thunder Wave to make a point across.
Shit.
You can only hear for 300 feet.
Don't, man. You're gonna. This place is gonna fall apart. It's so old.
You can only hear thunder wave from 300 feet away, I think, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
You can go back and get Wakiko.
You can use
I
the
love
magic.
that crosses like, where's my emotional support, Wakiko? Where's my emotional support, Wakiko?
Oh no, I have thunder wave.
Okay. I go back
Foot magic.
to yell them and tell them to get their asses over here.
Okay,
Well,
how do I get
over
over
the-
there?
Over the table, you basically found the passageway back to a place you've been to before. In the grand scheme of things.
This is our escape route.
But Wakio, if you do want to meet up, you do eventually find. You hear the distant calls of Cross going, "Oh!" down this hallway.
Ow, woo! Wakiko!
Mr. DM, I digress. It'd be a little more gravel in there.
Oh.
Wakiko goes down the hall, going, woo!
Shaking his head, he's like, come, let's go. Now, do you remember what these skulls were for? Remember, each were different colors.
Right, they were. I believe blue was bad, so let's not touch blue. The others do not know, but blue, bad.
Are
I
you
remember-
touching things you shouldn't be touching?
I remember one of them was
They can't hear
worse
you.
than blue.
Oh,
Yeah, it's too far away.
too far away.
Perhaps investigate.
Yeah, let's investigate, see if they have the things here.
Oh, I love role playing. Let's bring up this thing and have to read again. You
Oh.
find the description of cast a stone to the fire. Violet leads the mountain's spire. Orange the castle's peak. Red if lore is what you seek. Green to where the coffins hide. Indigo to the master's bride. Blue the ancient magic's womb. Yellow to the master's tomb.
Oh, there we go.
Yellow.
Obviously, should be yellow.
Yes, that's where we need to go. Let's go get others.
Yeah, I'll stay here, and you go get others.
Okay, I go get them. Woo!
Woo.
You know, I allow this. This is a unique way to get to there.
Woo.
Woo!
For the sake of time,
We're the true wolves now.
don't worry about bringing all your players over there. Oh, let's do it anyway. I don't care. Do you guys all go and answer this call?
If we're looking for the tomb and they found the way,
Then, yep.
Sword guy, do you know the way?
Perhaps.
do you know the way?
I will
I-
hurt all of you.
I love how Flint's like, oh man, they're gonna have to find their way to the tomb, and it's like, oh, we can just take the shortcut. You see, we're speedrunners.
That's fine. It works. I like it. It's clever.
Time to go
I
through the
mean-
wall.
It is after 8.
It is.
Let's do it.
Are you still having fun though? Let's have
Oh,
fun.
absolutely,
Let's enjoy.
absolutely.
I'm having
Same.
a blast.
I'll be
I like-
honest, I was tired, and then you guys were like, woo, and my fucking brain was just like, woo, and I feel energy in me.
Energy's
Okay.
back. Second win, baby.
I did very much enjoy this advent calendar of a room.
All right. You guys all come to this.
I
Back
open one
to
of
the
the crypts,
teleportation
there's
room.
chocolates in it.
All right, Wackio, Cross. It's your show.
Oh.
All right,
Ah, woo!
let's toss this yellow bitch in.
Yes.
You guys toss it in. The light glows yellow.
I'd jump in that motherfucker.
You jump in.
Grabbing my
Watch as they-
Wackiko support.
Yeah.
I too jump in.
Same.
Autumn will jump in as well.
In I go.
Woo!
Ah, woo!
We'll say all of you. I'm jumping in. You turn yourself in one final vision. You guys find yourselves in the chapel you were just fighting. At the very far pedestal, you see Strahd. Or was it Sergei? Was it Strahd? You weren't really sure. However, you do see two women behind him. One that looks so much, very so, like Irina, or in this case, you assume it's Tatiana. There's another woman you don't quite recognize, but you saw her in the last vision at the Amber Temple. And as you try to figure that is what who you think she is, the Count says, Katerina, is everything safe? Is the Pharaoh's jar scattered? Yes, brother. She smiles briefly. She won't harm anyone ever again. Strahd turns around and looks at Tatiana and Katerina. And who is this beauty? Who is she? Is she my reward for? He struggles to kind of process things. You can see it across his face. Is she my reward for defeating the Pharaoh? Tatiana looks conflicted. But I'm Sergei. Strahd looks conflicted. Who is Sergei? Who is you speak of? Katerina, brother. My brother. You say my brother has taken such beauty. For I, Strahd von Zarevich, have had the chance to woo such as you. Come, dear. We'll be together forever. You and I. Undying as vampire to rule across this entire land. That stutters until it's back. But Sergei, if you stand ever again, I swear I'll strike you where you stand. Where is he? I'll show you there's no other. Tatiana's nothing but a tear. You. Strahd, you killed him. You killed my Sergei. Strahd laughs. Excellent. Then there's nothing but you and I. Us here to rule over this land forevermore. We here will stand against the very force of the abyss. Pharaoh will never, ever rise to power again. For as long as I live. For as long as I am this land. You and I will be as one. The light flashes back as you find yourselves in the final tomb. Not too far, as you've come to realize in the grand scheme of things. You see there already, of all people, Madame Ava waiting for you all.
Hello?
Hi?
Madam Ava!
It's
I'm-
been a while.
I have something for you.
I am so glad you're here, dearies.
Wait a minute.
You're not gonna try to fight us, are you?
No. No, she raises her hands. Nothing of the sort. Just
Is
to be here at the end. To be here at the end of, for at least, my brother.
I knew it!
What?
Really?
He was your brother? You
The
couldn't have mentioned this
the
when we first met?
second we teleported in here and I saw Madame Ava, I was like, is that his sister? Is that his sister?
Oh, to be taken on a joyride.
The distant screaming of Autumn makes me smile.
I heard that too.
Oh my god.
Oh no, it's getting higher. Higher
Autumn,
pitch.
it could be worse. It could have been Tyann again.
I have questions. I have questions. They need
Yeah.
answers. Okay.
Like, why didn't you tell us? That's a good question.
Why did you not say anything? How are you still alive? Are you also a vampire? What the fuck? And
Wakiko shakes her head. She shakes her head at all of you. She's a mystery woman. She explained nothing. What mystery woman do?
I need answers. It's been a long day.
Man, I'm so fucking tired of secrets. Just put this
Yeah,
snake
can we
in.
please just can we please no more secrets for the rest of the evening?
Please,
Madam Ava,
explain.
please.
Explain.
We lost our friend today.
Explain.
I will the best I can, children. You see, Strahd was once a noble soul. He does deserve death. I will not deny that. I just, as his elder, have always wanted what's best for my brother. But as you've all learned by now, these lands are steeped much more into the grand scheme of the cosmos than my brother ever realized. She gestures towards his coffin. As you can see, it's already his propped open with Strahd laying in there, his hands over his chest. My brother, or as I knew him by the nickname Sergei, he gestures towards you, Arena. All he ever wanted was you, or at least your soul, to be safe. Our father twisted his ambitions, his pride, to do whatever he could to protect you. And in turn, he lost his mind. He lost everything he knew about himself. His mind was broken. All was left was to keep that woman at bay, and a lust for what he lost, his mind, his soul, for you. For that is truly the curse of Strahd. That is the curse of this land. To become its ruler, you either lose it in body or mind. To kill Strahd would be to take his place. To sacrifice one of those things. And I would be doing my brother this great, grave dishonor. To not tell you this now. That's why she goes and shines up a ball of light. The visions you've been seeing across the crypt. This is why I made sure to at least let you know now. The sacrifice one of you will have to make. She points towards his brother. The stake that once great band through the heart. To stake him, you'd be taking his place. To take upon his curse. One of which would be to sacrifice something dear and near to your heart. Before you put my brother to rest, please choose wisely. To bring this book to a close would mean the greatest sacrifice of one of you that will change the rest of Rosal forever. She nods and looks open to any questions.
So whoever takes Strahd's place has a possibility of losing their mind, or will lose their mind, or
Lose their health, as it were. Strahd saw fit to keep these lands under control using dark powers. Dark powers that made him strong physically, but at the very cost of who he was. If he knew what he'd become now, he would never have done what he has over the centuries.
Can the curse be broken?
Mori casts remove curse. The entire book could have been avoided.
Strahd also turns into a wolf man.
She shakes her head. This curse, I guess, is more so a name than actual powers, so to speak.
yeah, that
Rosal
wouldn't be too easy, huh?
is one of balance, yes, Mr. Self. Your father misses you, by the way. He can't wait to meet you.
What? What?
Shade, focus. We'll discuss this more later. This... I know.
The Raven Queen, after she saw what her steward had become in her, this demi-plane, left me to look after him. I've done all I could over the years to lead adventurers on the right path. You misfits were the first to actually take my advice. To listen to what I had to say. I thank you for that. But this piece of the Shadow Realm needs a master. It needs a lord or lady.
Does it
Whoever.
have one?
Yes.
It cannot have a tribunal or
No.
a set of rulers. Does this cycle not need to be broken? Is it possible to break this cycle in some way? The Raven Queen. Autumn looks at Mori. If it is the Raven's Queen doing that this cycle is in place, then surely we can beseech her to come up with something different. Perhaps we can make change to this arrangement, if it truly is so broken and cursed.
Didn't Maury say? Well, did Maury share that the Raven Queen spoke about how, like, spirits and stuff came to Barovia and thus needed a ruler to make sure nothing escaped? Did he share that? I can't
I
remember.
thought he did. Did you share that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Maury?
He's dropped again.
Dang it! Heckin'! Maury, no!
The Raven Queen took him.
God. Well, if that's the case, those spirits would need somewhere to go. Otherwise...
Well, that's the thing. The Raven Queen. She does what she can to honor the wishes of the gods. The gods wanted the mistress Tayet to remain in these lands, to keep off the next era. And Eva points towards you, Shade. As a cleric, you must know how this world was created. How it's always seeking balance as it expands and grows with every new plane.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
The gods did what they could to keep this from growing more, to complicate things farther outside their control. But as all have seen, this has only led to the suffering of untold number of civilizations here. Marcel has been crying out to seek a balance, to have my brother seek rest, to have this plane be a proper place for those who need to be held, and to let the machinations of Tayet, to let her fury, as I suppose, finally begin. It has only stalled, but it's only stalled the inevitable at this point.
You need bad to balance out good. You need good to balance out the bad. Otherwise,
Precisely.
shit gets crazy.
But then, if one of us puts a stake through his heart, ends his life, will the cycle just not continue with the next person?
You've all seen this land's effect over someone who was not willing to sacrifice their health, their life.
I'm back.
They cared too much about their pride. Whoever takes this land and to use its powers therein to be a proper guardian for the Shadowfell would need to be someone who is willing to do so at the very sacrifice of their life.
Their life, as in they will die.
That, or they would never be able to leave these lands again. Sergei. He was so concerned about keeping his wits sharp against that woman, that pharaoh. He was willing to sacrifice his health. Lost his mind for it. But these lands need someone who's willing to spill blood. I cannot guarantee whoever does this will ever come out the same. But Versailles requires someone to keep an eye on this prison of Shadowfell.
We basically need someone we can trust and, would be probably have a good heart. Right?
It sounds more like we need someone who, good heart or no, is sensible and willing to sacrifice themselves for this land and the good of it, rather than themselves.
I continue to side eye Maria. I'm trying to read her expression right now.
Maria takes off her hat. I can feel it. I've always bled everything I have this land. I think I was brewed for this. She looks to all of you. Tsarina. She looks at the blood that's already spearing off her clothes. At the magic energy coming off her very being. I'll be willing to take this sacrifice for you. If you promise. She smiles. To come kill me if I ever fall to the same vile, despicable existence as this man, she points towards Strahd, has become.
Well, that's a promise.
I expect you to shoot me in my other arm.
Can we come visit if that doesn't happen though? For old time's sake?
Suppose it was the only way we'd be able to see you, really. After all, you may not be able to leave.
No. Suppose not. But I've already, I think, I've hurt so many, killed many, for the sake of these lands.
Oh,
About time I bleed. You gonna say, Maury?
oh, I was gonna say, well, this is an opportunity to right those wrongs. I must admit, I've been, minus you leaving me in Ravenloft and going God knows where. I've been a little bit impressed with your rehabilitation. Is that the right word?
Autumn coughs. A little impressed, he says.
Little impressed, yeah.
She looks to the others. And the rest of you.
What is she asking for? I'm sorry.
Just validation, I guess, to assure that you are fine with her taking Strahd's place.
Oh, hell yeah. Shay just kind of like nods. It's like, you're kind of a badass. Gonna be real.
Mm-hmm.
Killed who fought Bullet and the Pharaoh. She still needs to die. What of that dark fate? He also needs to die.
You better take care of it, because Lord knows I will not be able to follow. Irina.
Well, will we be able to return, though, and visit? I don't know if I got an answer to that.
I'll make sure of it. This land needs to finally be able to go and have its place in the world.
That I can agree with.
I think he'll do fine. I just worry about the people. I mean, they've been through hell for how long? It's unfair
They
to
have.
the general people that they have to stay and be stuck here. But with you, I believe they'd have a chance to leave, but should they honestly return to Bolivia? Or should they find refuge else?
I promise and swear upon you all, they'll be able to seek any fortune they seek, lest it be here to help rebuild a Barovia, which will be built stronger and greater. In honor of all of you present here.
No more torturing those who displease you.
He smiles at you.
Unless they ask for it.
None
I
that
just
you will
didn't-
know of.
That's not. Oh, come on.
I'm about to take control of a demi-plane of Shadowfell, a land of death.
No torturing good people who displease you.
If they don't break my law, we'll be fine.
As
Okay.
long as your laws are just and that you treat the people well and seek their welfare, we will not come for you. But should you become like Strahd, we will come for you.
You know what? I have faith in Maria. I think she'll be fine.
Yes, but it needs to be said. I am
We're just
stating it to state it.
we are just trying to cover all the bases. This is a big deal.
Let's just cover all bases and say no loopholes.
Speaking of bases, what about you guys that made a deal with that stupid Fae?
Well, over the Maria, enemy of to be fair, the Fae you are speaking of is one of many that was once camped at the Amber Temple. The one that gave Strahd his gift is not the one you seek.
Do you happen to know where that Fae is?
He is waiting.
Huh.
Waiting to fulfill your promise to let him go.
No, the one who... I mean the one who gave Strahd this... I don't want to call it a gift, really.
The curse,
Yes.
they are presently locked away.
Hmm.
And though I can feel you, Maria, though I've accepted many gifts from that place, you've not accepted that one, have you? Maria smiles. For me to know and for you to find out.
Maria, let us get off to a good start if we can.
She goes and takes a stake that Madame Eva has ready to go. It raises it above Strahd's heart. If you accept this, join with me as I go and finally end all of this forevermore.
I'll put a hand on her shoulder. I wasn't sure exactly what she was asking.
That works.
Yeah, I'll put a hand on her shoulder.
Maria goes and takes a hand on what bit of the stake itself.
Sorry, all I can imagine is like, you know those high fives where everybody puts their hand in the middle and us just doing that and like going towards the
That's
Are we-
kind of what it is.
Yeah.
Like, is everyone gonna have their hands in the air?
Well, no, it's like everyone's gonna stick together, basically.
Yeah.
Unless you want
1,
to do
2,
it.
3, go Misfits!
I just have my hand on her shoulder. I don't know what's going on.
We're
It's
being
like Sailor Moon.
supportive.
You feel
Yeah.
you feel a ghost hand on your shoulder.
Jesus.
No.
Oh,
Sailor Moon all over again.
We hear Luke's
Rita.
voice.
I mean,
That's
Luke
the
did
final
die.
damage.
Hold on. That was what happens.
yeah. Rita, along with Kasari and Argy at their side, take a part of the stake.
Autumn comes to take a part of the stake as well.
I'm not gonna sacrifice my life without everyone's support.
If you truly feel you are up to this, we will support you.
I trust you.
Octavia just stands and watches with curiosity.
Get over here, old man.
Marina comes forward and doesn't hold on to the stake, but actually gives a rare hug to Maria.
Actually, before we do this, can you just apologize to Akiko?
Huh?
What?
Maria looks at you.
Oh,
I beg your pardon.
Apologize. Can you please apologize to my friend?
For what?
You did shoot me in the arm.
I made you sexy. Shut up.
You did. Wait a second. I was already sexy.
And now you're gorgeous.
Ah, so that's where the scar came from.
I see.
She's just like, oh, it all makes sense now. That's why your titty's so scarred up. It makes sense now.
I just realized that, like, over the table, I just realized this was, like, never resolved. And it was just, like, glossed over.
To be fair, she did punch me in the back of the head.
Well,
I could have
you were
killed her.
trying to
Fair.
kidnap
You were
someone.
trying to break into crypt.
I mean, I stabbed you in the eye, and I apologize for it. So,
Exactly. That hurt. I think
I-
we are even.
I apologize, though.
That is a thing you are saying, yes.
That is an opinion you have.
It is okay. I will apologize. Sorry I did not give you sexy scar. I will try harder next time.
Oh boy.
Are we gonna
Yeah,
kill
can we
this
please? Yeah, can we
bastard?
please kill this bitch?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright.
Ooh, kill her.
On the count of 3.
Lucius
One,
like it's a killer.
2.
Queen.
Do you
5.
see him?
As you bring down the stake. Strahd. Your eyes open up one last time. You watch his but he can't hide his surprise. As death takes him into the black abyss. Surprise you look on his face turns to rage, and the pillar stones of Ravenloft tremble with fury, shaking dust from the ceiling of the vampire's tomb. The shudders abate as Strahd burning hatred melts away, replaced at last with relief.
Goodbye, Sergei.
The dark orbs of his eyes wither and sink to his skull as his corpse deteriorates before you. In a matter of moments, only bones, dust, and noble guard remain. Strahd von Zarovich, the Dark Lord of Barovia, is dead and gone.
Exhale.
I think we all exhaled there for a second.
Oh
A
god.
light flashes behind you. Wheeling around, you see a stately man, a being of flesh and blood, in shining armor and a flapping cape. His countenance shows great strength of will, yet forcefulness of his presence is tempered by his calm, sad eyes. His features are those of Strahd, yet subtly different. The man looks upon himself, and you don't see Strahd as you knew him in Barovia. You could see be best described as Sergei, the pet name that Madame Ava once gave to her brother long ago. His voice is calm and peaceful. I am Strahd von Zarovich, but no. He looks confused as the curse's effects seem to vanish. He looks over to Madame Ava. The name was Sergei von Zarovich by you, wasn't it? Ivan, aged by years upon years of waiting to see her brother finally to see peace. She nods, yes. He turns towards to Irina. Tatiana? Irina looks confused for a moment as she starts to glow as well. She watches an energy kind of escape from her. A piece of her soul, as you will. As the woman escapes from her, the remain of her soul that was Tatiana comes out, revealing a stately woman. Sergei looks at his lover from so long ago. Tatiana? The piece that was of Irina's soul, that was of his beloved. Sergei? Sergei! They go and embrace. Strahd, no, Sergei von Zarovich. Tatiana. The time is at hand to rest. Come, my love. My wife. Just forces his hand. Tatiana, questioning his eyes, suddenly opened with recognition and knowledge. Forgotten memories of the soul. Shrinks to him with the grace of a doe. They embrace even further. For these many centuries, we have played out this tragedy of our lives. Now, with our deepest gratitude to you. I'm so glad it's over. I am so glad it's over. I have missed you so. Sergei smiles. So sorry, I was foolish. Time for our joy to begin again. Shimmering light surrounds the pair of them. Hand in hand, they walk east towards the edge of the overlook, out over the side of the castle. Their feet do not touch the ground as he watches them walk off towards the cliff that Ravenloft hangs atop. The invisible road takes them beyond the eastern precipice, their glow illuminating and thinning the clouds above Barovia. As they walk through, the clouds suddenly break open, letting shafts of glorious sunlight flood through. In the valley below, the strange fog dissolves. Barovia is free once more.
Oof.
Man,
And then Luke died.
I miss
That happened a while. That happened a while ago.
Your moment has passed.
I think we're all. I think we're all over it at this point.
We're
Good.
over that. Now we're being hit by
Okay.
feelings, okay? Feels.
Stop talking about loot. Just stop talking about loot.
Stop talking about loot. Shut up about the loot. Shut up about the loot. No, I will never shut up about the loot. That was my son.
Stop talking about Jacob. Stop talking about Jacob.
Stop talking about Jacob. Talking about Jacob.
Thank you all for
Jesu.
playing this campaign of Curse of Strahd. I can't wait to come meet you all again in 2 weeks to play out the epilogue of where the characters are going to go after this.
Cool, I'm sure gonna have fun.
Oh, I know where Luke's gonna go. 6 feet under. Am I right, fellas?
But stop it.